Okay, I am back. So I had my lunch, had a little bit of a foray, did a little bit of research. I was looking at types of photography jobs. Not that I didn't know what was out there in general. Um, so I'm sort of stuck. So I'm stuck on the question of what my map is. I know what my target is. At least I think I know what my target is, so I've temporarily chosen a target. And contribution. So, contribution, and now I'm looking at my map. And my map, as far as I believe it to be, is your map is the operating system that tells you how to get there. So you could be a fireman, or you could be a conductor. I believe that's what the map is. So I'm trying to figure that out because I started looking at jobs and stuff, and types of careers that are out there. I'm like, there's nothing really that other than like something to do. Yeah, not really, yeah. So apparently I'm rambling, but I'm making sense in my own head. Yeah, so now I just had a thought. I'm gonna think about photography, photography, and why I like it. Like, I know why I liked fitness, and fitness was fun, it was energy. I was, here we go, like, my little demo there. It's getting dark again. What's going on here? It's late. And for me, at least, fitness is a simpler answer. Like, the answer to that why is a little simpler. And like someone said to me that, I don't have to just do one job. They said to me, I mean, if you like photography and you used to do fitness, why aren't you teaching and you can do both? And not that I don't want to do that. Again, it's then past all of this, it's how to transition. And again, knowing what my purpose is, how to make my way, be happy enough at my day job until I'm making money doing those other things. So that's a whole other part, right? That time frame, and being able to be happy enough during that time frame to know for sure that you're on the right path, so I can be happy enough in that transitional time frame. So because I couldn't find, that perfect job that said, this is the photographer contributional altruism job that you were looking for, let's go back. I'm going to look back at photography. So why do I like photography? I like it because it's challenging. I learn a lot. New skills. I like that I can connect with people. I have fun. It's fun. Like, it's fun. I get to play. Like, it gives me license to play. Because I've been where I need to climb that tree so I can get the shot. Or I need to be lying on my stomach in the middle of the road. And that's sort of fun. You know, I need to be climbing on the side of this thing because I need to get the right angle and things and try not to fall. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun. So I like that because I like to play. So I like that aspect of it. What else? So then, yeah. So what else? It's challenge. I'm always learning something new. I'm always learning something new. It's fun, challenge, learn new skills, connect with people. What I don't like editing. I don't know if I should put that on there, but that's the only thing I really don't like. Like, you know, I like the initial call, oh, these are really great pictures. But then, you know, editing a ton of pictures is a lot of work. It's time consuming. It's sort of boring, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, what do I like about it? And then where does the altruism come in? Where does that fit in? Oh, I don't want to go over there. Where does that fit in? You know, would it be volunteering? Organizations? I don't know. I wouldn't mind working with kids. And I've done that in the past. I did do that in the past with how did I get connected? But one summer I did work with stepstones. And that was pretty cool, to go out and work with a bunch of kids. And, you know, I did photography with them. I mean, we weren't really equipped to do a proper photography, you know, course. And of course with kids, they, you know, in general, in most cases, they're not really interested in all the aspects. So if you're going to do something like that, it's really more about getting them out, taking some pictures, getting them competent to know how to use it. Some of the kids are a lot more interested, you know, but having them to have access to just be able to say, hey, this is a camera, I've never used this type of camera before. They were all really intrigued. I had brought my digital camera and had them use it, my DSLR, and it was really great. It was really great to work with kids. Kids are pretty awesome. So that's something. I'm really good with kids, I think, in general. Kids tend to gravitate towards me. Kids tend to like me. But for some reason, I never really got into a field where I was qualified to work with kids. So I think that would be something, is in some way working with kids. I don't know how I could do that, not being qualified, not really having experience except for that one experience. So that's something. Helping organizations with imagery. When I say that, I mean like charitable, so where I know they count on volunteers, or low income, something that's community or neighborhood based. I can't spell neighborhood. Oh my goodness. Yeah. yeah, so what is that what I like about it? Challenging, learn new skills. It's always something new. Connect with people. Connect with people. Learn about people. Learn about people. Like that sort of together. Yeah. And light. Don't forget my light. Light. But that's a given. Most people wouldn't get my light. I always feel like people don't get my light. But some people do get my light. So yeah. That was the funny noise I just made. Don't be alarmed. I make noises sometimes. So yeah. So I'm still working on my map. Well, I have a lot of paper going on here. I'm working on my map. My map. The map. What is the map? And this is the thing, is if I did something that was volunteering, which I'd be fine with, is the time. So if I'm in a full-time 9-to-5 job and I need to be out during the daytime, then how do I do that? So I still need to somehow transition out of a 9-to-5 job, which is where potentially fitness could come in if I started teaching again, enough that I could supplement my income with teaching and then gigs and volunteering. Maybe that would be something that I could do. But I don't know. Yeah. So I'm sort of stuck. I feel sort of stuck. Yeah, I feel sort of stuck. I'm here. I'm over here. This is where I am right now. This is what I'm thinking. I don't know. These are some things that are coming out of my brain. Volunteering kids, community based. Yeah, that would be cool. Just how do I get there then? And I had thought about that before too. If I could transition again. Of course, for finding a job was always hard, difficult. But if I could transition to something that was still admin, using my admin reception skills, because those grow across, which is why I'm lucky, obviously, that skill set really transcends all industry. It's just being able to say, hey, and I can do this, I have this background. And, so maybe, I don't know, maybe, I'm going to put it in small, I'm going to try to write small, because I don't know what the map is, I don't know. This, marker is not. This marker is good, but it's too thick. Come on now. This is my other marker. Anywho. So what else? So yeah, so I think I sort of am stuck then because it's mapped, and the last thing it comes to is down to here, right? Is fuel. So once I know what this is, it takes me over here, and then this one takes me down to here. But, you know, it, um, hmm. Yeah, so I'm a little stuck right now. I'm a little stuck. I am a little stuck. I'm a little stuck. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little stuck right now, and I'm just mumbling a little bit. Yeah. Going to click the button because I don't know. I feel I'm stuck, and maybe this is the thing. This is where I do get stuck. This is it. This is the point where I get stuck. Is what do I do now? Like, what is the job that I do? And in photography, there's no definitive job, maybe. Like, there is the defined photography roles. So, you know, whether you're a portrait photographer, fashion photographer, event photographer, wedding photographer, landscape photographer. And those are specific categories. So I consider myself a portrait photographer because I like what I like the best and enjoy the most is working with people and photographing people. I like working with people one-on-one, and I pride myself in being able to take and make photos of people that are a true representation of themselves, like photos that when you look at them, you'll be like, that's Ardeen, that's her smile. Like, you know, those are the kind of photos that I like to take myself particularly. Like, you know, when it's, I know that the photo is a real smile, and it's a real laugh, it's a real expression, like it's something that really says, that is, you captured that person's, you know, essence, their personality. Those are the type of photos I like to make. And so that's portrait photography. So I can market myself as a portrait photographer, which I'm fine at doing. Like, I don't mind doing that, but then that in and of itself, that's where I'm like, it doesn't feel like it's enough. Like, in just doing that, I don't get the contribution aspect. I don't get the contribute beyond myself. So that's the thing that I'm missing. The fulfillment, the giving. I don't feel like that alone on its own, you know, doesn't feel like I'm giving. And I'm sure some people would say, oh no, like, you don't understand, you know, how a good photo with the way our world is could, you know, does contribute or make a difference, or, and it does, absolutely, because that's a whole other topic is media. Media is, you know, media pretty much rules the world, right? Like, imagery shapes a whole heck of a lot. And being able to contribute to images that are more representative, that are better representative, what's the word? Like, more nicely representative, especially of people, I'll use that, of, you know, black and brown people, you know, in the Western world, to see more images of yourself represented, in a positive way, in a non-stereotypical way, to say that, hey, yeah, you know, I'm represented and I do those things just like anybody else does. So yeah, media for sure is a huge thing too. But just in itself, portrait photography, which is my struggle, is I always do feel like I'm lacking something. Like it doesn't give me that extra contribution level. So if I'm gonna do that, then it feels like if I have to get contribution outside of that, that's like a new job, something else that. So I don't know. I don't really know. And I'm tired now. Oh, I don't really know. Did I mention that thinking is hard? This is why it's so hard. This is why it's so frustrating is you hit a wall and then you're like, ugh, I don't know. And you feel like nobody really understands. Nobody really understands, because that's how I feel. And maybe, it's just me and I'm just not understanding everybody else, but it does feel like that, and I don't, know how to explain it. So anywho, I feel like I have nothing else I'm not progressing anymore today. I feel like I've hit a wall today. Do I feel good at what I accomplished today? I think so. I mean, I filled in some blanks. I filled in some blanks. Made some more pictures and stuff, so it's not the end. It's not the end. It's only the beginning. This is what I hope. It's only the beginning. And hopefully talking to myself all day is going to help me to keep thinking and get some clarity, because I need some clarity. and some focus really, really quick. All right, that is enough of my rambling. Until next time.